I'm trying to see something. Bear with me. I'm trying to see something. Um, I don't know if you can hear me or not. Let me see something. I'm trying to confirm that it's not the internet, but hmm, how do I don't see my volume thing working. Hold on. How do I? What is working? Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Mic check 1 2. Check check check. Let me see something because I don't know if mic check. Okay, it works. I'm like, hold on, what is going on? Okay, so um, okay, I see what's going on. I see it. Hopefully, they get it together. I don't think that people understand how hard it is to maintain anything in the world today on how fast it moves. I mean, this world just, I mean, it moves so fast. Attention span, the attention spans of people, everybody wanting things right now, and you get it right now, and then you want the next thing. And it's just like people don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. No satisfaction when it comes to fast-paced people, and those who are aspiring to be fast-paced people because they think that that's what life is. Now, for those of you where you understand and you comprehend what it is that I'm saying, and you're trying to survive in this fast-paced world, I commend you. Okay, patience is definitely a virtue. The reason why I'm even on here is because I needed to navigate. It's been a minute that I used the studio, and so I want to make sure if you will know based off of the uploads if we were um, the thumbnail changed. The original thumbnail has the smoke, and it actually has SGL spiritual guide and light spelled out. And if you notice when it shifted to just SGL is when I had to use another application to go live. Okay. I rock with you guys, collective earth, air, fire, and water signs. And so, you know, the fact that I rock with you guys, me showing up, it's just an honor to be able to show up. But um, it's been a minute since I used the studio. And so now that it's working, I'm just like, okay, should I pull some cards? Um, I know I just got to doing the weekend read, but I wanted to give I might as well give the extended. For those of you, be open to unconditional love over the weekend. All right. In regards to self, try not to be so cold. For some of you, being cold is what's going to work for you. That's your love language. Make sure you communicate that, because everybody, a person who's cold. So make sure that you remind people that that's your love language. All right. All right. Are we live? Are we live? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go turn my computer in. I think my computer has been compromised, and I don't like that. What was I going to say? It wasn't what I was saying. I was channeling something in regards to um, a viewer. It was something about the weekend. About, let me just say this just in case we get disconnected. Go check out the weekend read. Please do not force any of the channel messages. But what I was tapping into over the weekend when it comes to your love language, you don't owe anyone an explanation, but sometimes, you have to communicate, you know, you don't have to go out of your way, but definitely, sometimes you have to put people in their place because they get too comfortable, or they see how far that they can go. And so just be mindful when you serve unconditional love that you show that unconditional love still exists. Whoever this is, I won't say they've never experienced unconditional love before, but it just feels like you have people who um, are cursed because they don't know how to tap into feeling again. You have people who wish they could cry. You have people who would give anything in the world to be able to feel again. And if you feel challenged, don't entertain it, because what they're trying to do is swap your power, and it's impossible because they are confined to not being having access to this type of unconditional love. And unconditional love comes in many forms when it comes through in the form of action. And so uh, don't um, how do I say this? Because I'm seeing the game Battleship. It's kind of like, don't use unconditional love as your first um, tactic to win a battle. You don't need to. There's no need to. For the most part, operate in it. Don't give it away. Mm-hmm. But that's what I saw. All right. Anything else? I feel like it's gonna cut off. I'm just happy that it's going live. Nope, that's it. We don't want to force anything. All right, don't forget love is kind, and don't forget love is gentle. All right, I need to clear this stuff out. That freaked me out. I was like, what the heck? I'm not doing nothing to my computer. What is going on? Um, I want to pull when the two hearts meet. I just want to see, for those of you who are dealing with someone. Let's see. I am on my single journey, so you can thank me later. All right, what is the message for my collective who are dealing with someone? Please don't force the message. Do not force any of the messages. I'm just going to give you the direct message. I'm not going to channel or anything. What lays out is what lays out, okay? All right, let's see. What's the message for those who are dealing with someone over the weekend? And I'm not boasting either about being single. I don't even know where to begin to enjoy being a late bloomer, being single. Where do I begin? I guess I'll just focus on me until then. All right. All right, here we go. What's the message? Okay, this is up in the air. Twin flame. Okay, twin flame. We got twin flames up in the air over the weekend. Oh, and we got feelings and true love. Oh, the battle of the. I was wondering, I was like, why am I thinking about battleship? The battle of the twin flame and the divine counterpart. So, for those of you who are dealing with someone, this is two people. Okay, the head side of the coin, you could decide to have this connection with your person. This could be a twin. You hold the key to this connection. You can have your connection be a twin flame connection or a divine connection. It's all up to you. Now, if you want your connection to be a twin flame connection, it's either you're learning a lesson or they're learning a lesson. It's very rare that both of you learn a lesson together. All right, if both of you learn the lesson together, it turns into a divine counterpart. Divine counterpart connection, like I said, is very rare that happens. But if you decide that you want your connection to be a divine connection, this is being real from the front. You know what I mean? This is nice. But if you decide that this is going to be a twin flame connection, you're just not ready to, you know what I mean? You got nothing but love with that unconditional love that came out. It's just cold. That's your love language. You have to find someone that understands you for how you operate. The bottom of the deck, you have surprise here. You may be about to be surprised. So the head end of the tail, the head of the coin is that there is over the weekend you have your twin flame connection, and then you have a divine counterpart, it's kind of like, who do you choose? Who are you choosing over the weekend? Your twin flame or your divine counterpart? Your divine counterpart. It's more so, I don't think you know who your divine counterpart is. And how you know it's your divine counterpart, because you're going to establish the feelings over the weekend where you're like, oh my. And it could take this twin flame that positions you to establish feelings for a divine counterpart. In regards to a twin flame could love bomb you over the weekend, while a divine counterpart just shows up for you without any material things. All right. I want to see if is this like a makeup gift? Is this a how if someone does something wrong, they use material things to as a replacement than just saying I apologize. Is this a makeup gift? For some of you, you're gonna realize you're gonna grow feelings. Yeah. Twin flame is gonna give you something. All right, to make up for their wrongs. But when it comes down to a divine counterpart, yep. So I just see twin flame, you're upset with a twin flame, and you grow feelings with a divine counterpart. And you want me to be honest with you? This is someone who's there to help you with your emotional situation with your twin flame. So, surprise, surprise. Imagination is at the bottom of the deck. If you know better, you know better. But what I will say this is, if you're growing feelings for this divine counterpart, I'm going to tell you the right thing. Do it the right way. Because you don't want this divine counterpart to turn into a twin flame situation. Everybody knows that there is a thing called emotional cheating. And be careful with that. Be careful. Expect something in the mail. It's a gift. Surprise, surprise. Why am I hearing that song? Oh my gosh. Am I about to give away how old I am? Surprise, surprise, puppy surprise. That's what I heard. That is exactly what I heard. I don't know if it's a puppy coming in the mail. I don't know. Or puppy love. Lord forbid someone's being treated like a puppy. But anywho, that's none of my business. Those were the let me clear my throat. Those were the messages. I don't know why this feels like hot tea to me. It really does. I'm just gonna be real with you. It just feels like hot tea. But to each their own. All right, let me get out of here before this thing bounce again. Don't forget love is kind. Don't forget love is gentle. Please make the right decisions. All right. Make the right decisions. It did say over the weekend that you guys are going to be rebels. So, meaning you ain't going to make the right decision. But that's your business. Right? You have free will to do so. Either than that. Why am I still here? I need to get offline. Why am I still on here? I'm trying to figure out because I'm very sensitive when it comes down to, okay, I'll pull this. I'm like, why? I don't never attach myself to any sessions or any lives, any readings, nothing like that. I make sure that I'm not possessed by anything that has nothing. Nah, I'm good. What does the collective need to know? I don't know what this is. It's like I feel like someone summons me and they need to know the answer. Whoever you are, my spirit guides do not play about me. I think you need to, I don't know, nothing about reversals and stuff like that, but I feel sorry for you. I really do. Because, like I said, my angel guides do not play about me. I don't do personal readings for people I know, none of that. So the fact that when people get personal readings online, technically I don't know you. And even if someone does know me, I don't know you because I'm showing up to serve you. This is a business here. Okay. And the reason why I'm saying it's a business because it consists of a transaction. Whether this is free transaction or the exchange of energy. And then for someone who compensates, right? To be energy specific. So for some of you who are afraid, you're like, you know what, I don't want to pay for a reading. No, you're paying for the energy to be energy specifics in your energetic cord. Okay. So that can give you a clearer mind. What I'm telling you is not to encourage you to purchase a reading. You don't have to purchase a reading. All right. It's very simple. Divine, what do I need to know? Divine, assist me. Divine, help me. Tarot is just a tool that is here to assist us. It is not the end all be all. Okay. All right. What other messages do you have? You know, just how they say prayer comes with works. I don't want to say prayer without works because that's me encouraging you to pray and don't do nothing. But a lot of people do that. They pray and then get mad. And it's like, what? It's like someone saying, God, pay my bill. And then you're mad because your bill didn't get paid. And it's like, no, pray and do the work and do what you can do to get it done. God's going to make the way to make it happen so that you can. It says, talk too much. You don't believe. The battle of conscience, isolating and reverse. This is a very direct message. You're too available. But what I see here is, with this talked too much, I'm going to clarify that. Practice. You don't talk enough. Is that screenshot in reverse? Pay attention to your thoughts. Love spells. So you have someone, I was wondering why I was channeling that. I was channeling that somebody is summoning me, and I'm like, my guys do not play about me. And never would I sell myself short. Nah, it ain't worth it. Hell is real. It definitely is. Me explaining what hell is, that's not my job. I'm not allowed to. But I will tell you that it is real. And it stinks. Stinky. And hell has many rooms. There's no, it's like, you know, okay, this is how I see it. You know how there's states, let's just focus on the US. So you have all these states laid out, right? Let's pretend that this is, because hell is an infinite space. There is no ending. It's like a black hole. There is no wall. There is no, it's just, it's just open. And let's just say that the US is a space within hell, right? And every state is a door. Every state is a door, and within every state, every city is a door. Okay, and with every city, there is the core. Okay, so the city holds the core of every state, but the state is a door, right? The continent is a whole, is the whole, and then the state is a door, and then the city is the door of the state, but the city holds the core of that specific state in hell. Okay, and um, let's just say that North America itself in hell is in hell, but there is no fire. It's just darkness, and it's just darkness and tarry, like this goo, and the consuming of people just pulling on each other so that they can't get out. But it's part of hell, but there is no fire. But it smells like you have been consumed. Let's just call it the tar place. And so, why am I being guided to tell you about the infinite space of hell? Because there's hell is. I don't even know where the fire is at in hell, but hell is hell. I don't know who you are, but that's your answer, and that's the furthest that I can go when it comes to hell. Talks too much is being clarified by practice, screenshot, and reverse. Pay attention to your thoughts and love spells. All right. And I had said you're not saying enough. I'm not worried about these love spells because this love spells could be this unconditional love. These love spells could be unconditional love. I'm not seeing juju or root magic or nothing like that. I see someone living their truth, and no one can get evidence on you that's negative. Like, you know how, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like you could be a person where it's just like you just put people naturally under a spell. Like, how could we not love you? Type energy or whatever. Pay attention to your thoughts because it feels like whatever you're thinking is what's playing out. Like you don't have to say anything for something to play out. I don't know. Tell me about this isolating in reverse. Thank you. You have mystery in reverse, healing, and truth. Oh, that's the way love goes, is what I heard. Whenever you need a break, take a break. Don't force yourself to be in public if you don't want to be in public. You don't have to expose yourself if you don't want to expose yourself. And I'll share with you, like, I use my Facebook. I have my business page and I have my personal page. And my personal page, normally, I personally use my personal page for me. I don't post to entertain people. It's my public diary. So whenever I decide to have a moment with myself and reflect to see, am I growing or am I still stagnant? I look at my Facebook page and, you know what I mean? Or I'll look at things to remind me or some ideas or whatever. But either than that, like certain people don't realize the power that they have with social media. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because you need to know the difference of public and private. And if you feel forced, the moment that you think that you are fulfilled or healed in some type of way is the moment where you have the awakening that you are not. And so, when it comes down to this isolating in reverse, the truth is you have not been yourself lately. You haven't, is what I see here. When it comes to your belief system, you have your right. You can believe in the color pink today, and at the end of the day say, I don't like pink. You have every right. That's the gift. That is the most gift that is given to us, is the fact that we can modify ourselves, what we have in our world, what we're willing to accept, what we're willing to decline. And so this you don't believe can go into so many directions. So what I'm being guided to tell you is, when it comes to your intuition, trust it. That's your first natural antenna. If your body is telling your mind like, something's not clinked in the buttermilk, then it's not. You listen to it. You know what I mean? Just because your intuition is telling you that something is not clinked in the buttermilk, it doesn't mean go go to the buttermilk and then churn it and make some butter. It's not saying that. It's saying, okay, I am aware that something is not clinked in the buttermilk. And don't allow anyone to change your perception. And that's where the talk too much comes into play. If you want to confirm that your intuition is correct, allow it to play out. Because what I see here is I see someone who is loving. It's like someone like I can't find anything to use against you, to hold it against you. But when it comes to self, you have a lot that you can hold against yourself. And you have a lot of truth. But the truth is, you need to heal from your truths. And the fact that you don't believe whatever your truths are, is that's the way you are when it comes to what you believe and what you don't believe in. Tell me more about this you don't believe. You look up to this person, assistance, karmic coming back. Okay. So a karmic is coming back to see if you learned the lesson. For the most part, um, allow it to play out, because you allowing it to play out is going to confirm if the lesson is for you. If you question this karmic or whatever, you won't get the truth. Because if this karmic is coming back to learn their lesson, actions will speak and they will verbally tell you, versus you questioning, the whole dynamic changes. So I channeled that. I don't even know what I said. You have feeling like shit coming in reverse and ghost. So the reason why this karmic is coming back is because they are running away from their problems and they're coming to you. So that's that. Oh. Is there any uh this karmic and for just a FYI, so we don't generalize this, a karmic doesn't have to be a romantic person. A karmic could be a brother, a sister, a cousin, a mama, a daddy, a friend, an ex, a husband. You fill in the blank. Whoever this karmic is that's coming back around, who needs your help, or they're coming to help you. It's one of the two. All I know is what they're running away. They've ghosted someone, running away from something. Rejoice. All right. So when it comes to a relationship, peace is being established in a relationship. In regards to you, you make peace with yourself. You're going to feel like yourself again. All right. I think I'm done. The bottom of the deck is nothing. Why do I feel monotone? I feel like that guy. What was that guy's name? That actor who did the Visine commercial and talked so slow. That's how I feel like the Visine commercial. And yeah, and one and two. Maybe I'm still sleepy. I don't know. Give me zodiac signs for the weekend. I guess I'm just in good spirits. Let me get this. You know why? I can see it now, Divine. Thank you. I see why Divine got me doing this is because I will not be doing the readings over the weekend. I have a lot of homework I need to submit online so I can see what's going on. Is that I will not be doing any live readings over the weekend, and I will post it in the community section, you guys. So don't take it personal. Just I gotta handle my business. I don't want to get behind on my schoolwork. Okay. And it's challenging. I'm not even going to lie. Let me tell you what happened with my essay for last week. So I got graded and it was out of 30 points and I received a 25. And I knew I was going to get deducted because I didn't follow the rules. And the essay consisted of going back in the past. And I don't mind going back in the past, but it's just, I'm like, something has to change. You know what I mean? We don't forget history, but we have to start empowering the positive and creating, new, a new, a new project that demonstrates your perseverance of evolving. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, a drunk person, all you've known them as a drunk, right? And so then they finally go through the process of saying, I don't want to be a drunk anymore. And so not only do they go through the process of the change of sobering up, the negative aspect that this drunk has to go through is the fact that the world is going to be against them and have this dark cloud over this person of conviction saying, yeah, once a drunk, you're always a drunk. Instead of saying, you know what, we are proud of you because the gift of change that you are sober is a blessing. That dark cloud stays over that person because you have a group that's waiting for the drunk to become a drunk again. And then the drunk has to go through the challenges of having to reclaim their character and rebuild themselves again. And that process is not easy. So it's kind of like when it comes to history, negative things that are connected to history and trying to evolve to create positivity. And what I've noticed this far is people are coming out of the woodworks of telling truth of negative history and what the negative history has been built off of. And it's kind of like, okay, SGL, what are you babbling about? Listen, I'm just doing what divine is telling me to do, okay? Because I can have a conversation all by myself and enjoy my own time with my own self. And the reason why I'm telling this message, I do not know. I don't know. Because I was talking about my assignment, about how I was trying to be, and because when you're going to school as an undergrad, you're submitting these papers and all these papers that's being submitted is under that institution. So I told myself that I wanted to be different. I was going to bend the rules and explain why I was bending the rules and then start something new. You get what I'm saying? Getting out of my fear and creating a paving the way of bending the rules and explaining why I'm bending the rules. So yeah, I got 25 out of 30, right? And I'm not happy about it because now I'm like, I should have just followed the rules, right? I should have just followed the rules. But it brought peace in my heart to know that I wasn't going to confine to something that I no longer believed in. I didn't believe, and I have every right. If you don't believe into something, you do not have to be forced to believe into something and operate in a belief system that you do not believe in. So I need to make sure my assignments are due. I want to make sure. I want to do individual Zodiac sign messages. We have a lot. We have the weekend read. We have the spread for those of you who are dealing with someone, and then we had the unconditional love message that came through. That was the first message. And so, what this message is, for my people who are dealing with an Aries, what's the message? My people who are dealing with the Aries, and then we're gonna get out of here. My people that are dealing with an Aries. Oh, okay. I'm being guided not to use that deck. Well, which deck do I use then? I guess we can use this one. My people that are dealing with the Aries. Hold on, something was showing, but that's not your card, Aries. I mean, viewer. Didn't you see that? I saw it. Anyway, my people that are dealing with the Aries. What's the message? Gamble. All right. For those of you who are dealing with the Aries, Aries can read you. Aries knows what you're gonna do before you do it. So if you're thinking that you're getting over on Aries, you are not. You are going to self-sabotage yourself in the relationship, or you are challenging Aries. I don't know what that means. Challenging Aries. All right, what is the message for my viewers that are dealing with the Taurus? For my viewers that are dealing with the Taurus, Taurus does hear you. Taurus is present. Taurus is not in la la land. Taurus is Taurus actions are sincere, or will be. Gemini, for my viewers that are dealing with the Gemini. All right. So expect an apology from Taurus. Anywho, dealing with Gemini viewer. Gemini doesn't know how to communicate their feelings at this time. Check on Gemini. Gemini is not doing too well. They are hurting inside. And I'm definitely going to take heed to this, because I definitely know a Gemini that I love very deeply. And they are the strongest person in the world. And they seek everyone else. And they don't have to. And the people that they need, they give the most hardest time to. And I can understand. I understand. But for those of you who are dealing with a Gemini, be kind, be understanding, because Gemini is not in a good space at this time. Or if that is you, Gemini will definitely be available to assist you with your pain. Obsession, Cancer. For those of you who are dealing with Cancer, this is a twin flame situation. Okay. I don't think that Cancer has trust issues, viewer. You need to stop letting Cancer get away with so many red flags, because the moment that you're not going to tolerate any more red flags is the moment that is too late. Because at that point, Cancer will feel like they own you. Okay. Is Cancer going anywhere? No. It looks like Cancer breathes you, sees you, wakes up to you, sleeps to you. And this doesn't necessarily have to be physical when it comes to obsession. This is the Page of Swords energy. All right. They know what you don't like. They know more about you than you know about yourself, rumor has it. All right. Was that Cancer? Cancer, be careful. Viewer, be careful dealing with the Cancer. Okay? And the reason why I say be careful is because whatever you keep allowing them to get away with, the moment that you speak up or you say no, that's not cool, there's a possibility that they I don't want to say that. Um, what is Cancer going to show the viewer if they keep allowing them to get over on these red flags? I'm gonna let the cards tell you. Moving. It says boxed up, environment change, empty shell. All right. Meaning you would, how do I say this? You won't be able to do what you, as an adult, you will be treated like a child. You will not be able to do what you want to do as an adult because you have given Cancer full power over you. All right, Leo, my viewers that are dealing with the Leo, you have denial in reverse. Uh, Denial in reverse is good. That's good. Um, so what I will say is, I'll say this, Leo. I mean, viewer. Leo is not a clown, but Leo can, if if a situation was to present, you don't know Leo. I'm gonna say this. My viewer that's dealing with the Leo, you need to um, get to know Leo more, because there are aspects about Leo that if you knew, you probably wouldn't be associating yourself with Leo. But what I was going to say, the direct message that I was going to tell you is that Leo is not a clown. Leo's something else, but not a clown. And the way this is showing you is as if it's upright. It's not. It's in reverse. So, my viewers that's dealing with the Virgo, twin flame. All right, my viewers that are dealing with the Virgo, you guys are just alike. hmm And you could learn the lesson. You always hear me about twin flames. Either you're going to learn the lesson dealing with Virgo, or Virgo's going to learn the lesson dealing with you. But for the most part, if you guys get on one accord, there's a possibility that you two end up divine counterparts. And that's very rare that happens, where two counterparts learn the lesson together. For Virgo, my viewers that are dealing with the Virgo, you have conflict in reverse. The storm is over now. You need to let it go. Why are you? I'm being asked to ask you, viewer, why are you trying to keep the conflict going when it's resolved? Virgo doesn't want no problems with you. Virgo doesn't want you to keep bringing up the past. If it's resolved, let it be resolved. Libra, my viewers that are dealing with the Libra, hopefully y'all can hear me clearly, because I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. But okay, Libras, my viewers that are dealing with the Libra, please. I'm like, you don't want to come out. Oh, my viewers that are dealing with the Libra feels like you just gave up on them. Well, your actions show that like you're not interested, like you checked out. And it looks like Libra is going to mirror you. If that's how you feel, then Libra is going to check out too. Libra is not going to have any more faith in the connection. Scorpios, my viewers that are dealing with the Scorpio. Oh, fire up. Oh, y'all better be careful with this fire. Scorpio. I mean, my viewers that are dealing with the Scorpio. Is y'all rallying something? Y'all better be careful. But don't get too high. um Listen, because this card is not a good card. It says fuming with rage, overwhelming, explosions of emotions, and very angry. I would let Scorpio cool off. I wouldn't, it would be common for me to say, well, if you meet up with Scorpio, be in a public place. We live in a times to where, I don't care if it's daylight. If you scream help, everybody is going to look at you and press record. I think you need to let Scorpio go on their hate campaign on their own, allow them to cool off. All right. If who is this we talking about again? If Scorpio want to smoke their life away, let them smoke their life away. All right. If Scorpio want to be frustrated, let them be frustrated, but don't position yourself where you are taking all the wrath, because Scorpio can't get it together. I refuse to allow you to allow Scorpio to take their anger out on you. What's at the bottom of the deck? Because I've only gave everyone one card, is justice. So for those of you who are going through a divorce, you need to stay far away from this person. And for those of you who are going through legalities, don't get a restraining order. I'm gonna say this: if you know you're gonna be back around this person, don't go get no restraining order, because that makes you look like, how do I explain this? They can use it against you, as if you're the toxic person. So if you know you're gonna go get a restraining order, you better stick to that restraining order. Okay? Now, when it comes to a court or whatever, you need someone around you, then you need to communicate that you need someone around you. I think they have it to where now you can do a video. You don't even have to go into court, but don't wait the day of court. You need to arrange this ahead of time. Okay? To have court on video, so that you don't have to go walk into court if you feel like Scorpio is that angry at you. Overall, when it comes to justice being served by karma, let Scorpio make a fool of themselves. You just stay out of the way. Don't put no gasoline on the fire. Do not react or anything. Now, I've been here too long. For those of you who are dealing with the Scorpio, it's very clear. For those, what else? This is another message, Scorpio. Single. So, as of today, you will be single. Okay. You can breathe. As of today, you will be able to breathe again. Okay. All right. For my viewers that are dealing with a Sagittarius. Frozen. Oh, you guys are not speaking right now. What's at the bottom of the deck? So, you guys are mirroring each other. The reason why is because You have proposal behind call. Okay. And then you have completely done here. So if no one takes action, both of you are going to be under the perception that, it's over. For the most part, if you reach out, that's going to open the door for Sagittarius to display commitment, to make commitment, to bring awareness that they're willing to be committed to you. Now, if this is the other way around, if Sagittarius calls you, Sagittarius will be calling you to tell you that they want him to have another level of commitment. But this is not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. It's a 50-50 that both of you just act cold towards each other. And the other 50 is that someone takes the leap of faith. What does the outcome look like? Good commitment. But the commitment comes with a lot of coldness. It's like you make up to still be cold towards each other. That's everyone's liking is different. So you got to ask yourself, do you want to be with someone who's cold? That's their love language. For Capricorn, for my people who are dealing with Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. My viewer who's dealing with the Capricorn. I think I need to take a nap. All right. For those, oh goodness gracious. I don't like your Capricorn viewer. They play too much. So basically what this is saying is Capricorn is, okay, the head side of the coin, Capricorn is doing witchcraft on you. The tail end of the coin, someone is doing witchcraft on Capricorn. And that's why you are getting the negative aspect of Capricorn, is because someone is doing witchcraft on Capricorn. The head end of the coin is Capricorn is doing witchcraft on you. But what you don't see though is behind the scenes is Capricorn is going through the wrath of black magic. I don't think Capricorn is getting any sleep because of the shadows. Anywho, moving forward, my viewers that are dealing with Aquarius, you may viewer pray for Capricorn. Or we could pray for Capricorn together, because with this we practice healthy love here. We ask that Capricorn changes their methods when it comes to their intentions. And when they change their intentions, that peace be bestowed them so they can sleep again. All right. Allow the shadows to receive their payment so that Capricorn can go on with their life. Influences, Aquarius. For those of you who are dealing with an Aquarius, influences. So, viewer, you think that Aquarius is entertaining other people. Some of you think that Aquarius is manipulative. For the most part, I'm going to just say this. You don't trust Aquarius, is what I see here. Somebody was mad about Capricorn's reading. Hey, that's what came out. If I had a list of what I'm supposed to tell y'all, I would, but then I would be lying. But anywho, my viewers that are dealing with an Aquarius, you don't trust Aquarius. You think Aquarius is a player or a cheater, and you think Aquarius is a manipulative. At the bottom of the deck is toxic. Yeah, Aquarius could be toxic. And you have jealousy here. Well, if you don't like Aquarius, why are you dealing with Aquarius? That's the question I have for you, viewer. Gossip. So I'm going to tell you, you have an obsession with Aquarius. You have an obsession with Aquarius. You have side piece here. The person I'm talking to, you have an obsession with Aquarius. And despite of the negative aspect of you have of Aquarius, you would be with Aquarius. But just know this, Aquarius can see everything that you think Aquarius can't see. And there's a possibility that Aquarius makes you pay for all of this stuff right here. Of even of even what? Reflection, mirror magic. Stop trying to project negative onto Aquarius, because it's going to be projected right back to you. For Pisces, my viewers that are dealing with the Pisces, children are involved dealing with Pisces. For the most part, I'm not going to say Pisces is immature. It's Pisces doesn't see the world through an adult lens, I should say. When you're communicating with Pisces, you have to talk to Pisces like they're a 5-year-old. But any than that, in regards to you and Pisces, the situation right now has to do with children. And Pisces could feel like you put the children over our child over Pisces. So Pisces needs validation. Pisces doesn't feel any worth in the connection. It's at the bottom of the decks. Extreme. Yeah. Oh, just a FYI, if this is a new person, do not bring them to your house, and do not don't give them no pictures, don't show them nothing. If this is online, take your kids off. If this is a dating thing, take your children off of there, because whoever this is, they are not wanting you, they are wanting your children, and that is called a pedophile. Not good at all, and you know better. Bottom of the deck is moving. Protect your children at all costs. Moving forward. What is the message for those who are single? My Aries that are single. My Aries that are single, you need to get out of your bounds and explore your pleasures. It's giving me Kama Sutra. Taurus, my single Tauruses. Ego. All right. You're letting ego get the best of you. You're in your energy being stubborn. That's your energy, Taurus. Cancer. Gemini, party. End time. You're being asked to slow down on the party. Gemini. My single Cancers. My single Cancers. You have Muse here. Oh, all right. Well, do what you want to set your mind to. People, places, or things. Who am I talking to, Cancer? You're going to find fulfillment. This is nice. And that was the weekend read, too, to do something that's inspiring. Who is this? Leo? Leo, this came out already for you, but it was, and I remember the message. For those who are dealing with the Leo, Leo is not a clown. Leo is something else. For for my Leo, wait, hold on, who am I on? Cancer. Okay, Cancer. I'm being guided to tell you to stop being in denial that you don't want a relationship. Because if you stay in denial, you the moment that you are wanting to date or to be in a relationship, you're not going to be the person that you should show up as. Anywho, Leo. My single Leos. Butterflies. Oh. Listen. Someone's name could be Alicia. Someone could sing. But anyhow, Leo, you have butterflies here. And once you realize that you are complete, you will then be able to see outside of yourself. Because right now, you can't see how attractive you are. You can't see how loyal you are. You can't, it's something you can't see. You need to acknowledge your transformation. It doesn't have to be short-lived, because butterflies, their expectancy is really short. For Virgo, Frozen, Virgo, you have to get over something. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It's something that has you so like who is that? Virgo, you're being asked to eliminate doubt. And you need fire energy. Do something that you love to do to warm up your heart. I don't know what was the last zodiac sign for the singles or whatever, but Libra, what message you have for my Libra? Hold on, what is this? Proposal. Oh, Libra, if you are wanting commitment, you first have to have commitment to yourself. It'll come through. It's gonna come through, Libra. Scorpio, my single Scorpio. Oh, but just a FYI, if someone out the blue says, "Come on, Libra, let's go, elope." Take the leap of faith. Scorpio, adrenaline. All right. All right. You're getting a high off the ups and downs. All right. You want to slow down on this because be mindful of your heart. Okay. Scorpio, be mindful of your heart. That was for my single Scorpios. Be mindful over your heart. Sagittarius, my single Sagittarius is what you. Reason why I'm telling you to be mindful of your heart, Scorpio, is because what the form of entertainment that's entertaining you, you're thinking that it's all fun and games, and it is not. You could underline and get high blood pressure and some motion. You wanna stop. You know what I mean? Entertaining whatever that hot mess is. That's hot mess to me. Um, Sagittarius, my single Sagittarius, stop lying to yourself. Okay? You keep telling yourself you don't want to take the leap of faith, and you do. It's just in and out. 1 minute you want to take the leap of faith, and 1 minute you don't. So you need to make amends with your shadow self and go ahead and take this leap of faith. The leap of faith does not mean so you can have a peace of mind, Sagittarius. It does not mean that you're going to jump over the edge of the cliff. That's not what it means. It means that once you get close to the cliff, there is a pathway that you can only see until you get to the edge. There's the secret. The pathway is there. But no one knows that that pathway is there because from afar, it looks like someone's going to just jump off the cliff, right? With no return. That's not the case. That's where the courage and the bravery comes in when it comes to starting the fool's journey of taking the leap of faith and leaving all of the worries behind. Starting of this fresh without any weight. Okay. Capricorn. My single Capricorns. Wait, do we do Sagittarius? That was you, Sagittarius? Yeah. For my single Capricorns. Children are involved, Capricorn. The bottom of the deck. Memories. I don't know what this means, Capricorn. If you can change the hands of time. Or you want to make your wrongs right. And it looks like you're trying to restore something. A family dynamic. You're in nostalgia. But when you're present, you're shattered. So what this is telling me to tell you, Capricorn, is that nothing can be fixed without action. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, we can have an expectation, but just be prepared that our expectations are not always met. But, attempting and trying are two different things. So you can't force anything. I'll say that. But if that's just focus on you, when it comes to being ashamed of who you are, this is and the cards are like I can see like I don't know how that happens, but it's kind of like I see the cards going like this. I don't know what kind of vision that is, but I see the cards kind of like they went like that, even though they were like this. And that's not delusion. I just feel like there is a dark aspect about yourself, and it has nothing to do with um, anything like negative with children. It has to do with you being immature about a dark aspect of yourself that you enjoy, but you're embarrassed about. It's hidden. Uh, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to look into this anymore, because for some of you Capricorns, my single Capricorns, the reason why you're not settling down with anyone is because of what happened to you as a child. All right. My single Aquarius. Aquarius, you have faith. This is coming up too. Heartstrings. Aquarius, who do you love? Aquarius. Are you anchored by God? Or are you anchored by your heart, Aquarius? You know what this card is letting me know? You know those I haven't seen nobody wear them around where I reside, where people used to wear Christ anchored on a anchor. You know those anchor things that you anchor the boat ship. So when it comes to your belief systems, are you going to be anchored? Are you going to anchor the ship, Aquarius, with your heart? Is the question. I don't know, Aquarius. It just feels like your current assignment is all about, not just about. I'm not allowed to go so far. Aquarius, it's okay to play with your feelings. It's okay to explore what you like and what you don't like. So you're being asked to play with your feelings, so you know, so that you can so you can continue to anchor the ship of love. The ship where love comes from. Relationships. Aquarius, I'm not really resonating. But that's not a me problem, and that's not a you problem. It's just so many messages has come out today. We have the weekend read and all that stuff. And the reason why I'm doing these anyways, Aquarius, is because I won't be going live over the weekend. So, Pisces, my single Pisces. All right, that took a while. Pisces, you need to experience lust. Don't entertain lust. You need to experience lust. All right. And lust comes in many forms. I know that there's a body here and stuff right here. When it comes to food, don't be afraid to try things you ain't never tried before, because you just might like it. The thing is, don't overindulge. When it comes to people, trying different things, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, Pisces. I see you, my single Pisces. I see you becoming affectionate, and then it becomes addictive. You want to be careful with that, because when someone is not available for you to practice affection on their skin, I don't want you to sell yourself out short and then just settle for any type of skin that a person has. Okay. So Yeah, be careful with that on having lust for skin and not the body. Okay. Skin sheds. hmm And I'm not talking about a snake, just in general. Skin, it sheds. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you may find yourself having a lot of sexual energy, and it just feels like I see a Pisces. I don't, do adults have wet dreams? I think you might be exploring some wet dreams. If you are a female, you will be having sex in your dreams. It's going to become addictive. And I don't want you to sleep your life away trying to have sex in your sleep. Okay. All right. Those were the messages. All right. For those of you who didn't resonate with any of the messages, not one at all, thank you so much for supporting the SGL channel. Let's go ahead and pull a direct transformation message. Thank you. Is synchronicities. All right. Time still passes. It says, are you noticing the signs of synchronicities that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're just being guided to you from the spirit world to help you from a specific reason. So what this is saying, for those of you, when it comes to your transformation message, a prayer has been answered. And it's like, I'm not going to tell you to stop praying. It's just you have to allow the assistance to take place. Pay attention to the answers that are being given to you. Time is of the essence. Time does not have to be rushed. Once you realize how slow time actually operates, your foresight is going to expand, viewer. Okay. Something about a time capsule as well. All right. Don't forget, love is kind. Don't forget, love is gentle. Until we meet again.